Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to our channel. And thank you so much for tuning into our channel. We're talking about a better quality of life. And who does not want a better quality of life? Everybody wants it, everybody needs it, and everybody deserves it. There is not a single person on earth who does not deserve to have a better quality of life. We all want it, we all deserve it. And how does it come? It comes as a way of having means. You need means, you need a livelihood to be able to buy and have the things that you need that make life easier and more comfortable and convenient. It comes as a means, which basically means that jobs, we need jobs. And often we see a better quality of life abroad in first world countries, and they have readily available jobs, most of them. The level of unemployment is very low. There are many jobs that are available, and often we want to get visas to go there. They have readily available jobs. But do you realize that jobs can be created? That life that we desire and want abroad, we can have it here. They have jobs as a result of diversifying the economy and industrializing the economy. Hence, they have jobs. But we in Africa, we are under-industrialized, which means that we are not producing what we are consuming. We are just consumers that buy from other nations that produce for us. And as long as we are doing that, we are handing over the creation of jobs to them and not us. And then we want to leave and go to their jobs. We are handing over the benefits and the opportunities of becoming millionaires over to them. And then we want to go over to them and be employed by them. So in short, what I'm saying is, we cannot just be consumers, but we need to manufacture. You are the visa to a better quality of life. All over Africa, in every African country, there are rich people. There are people who live a better quality of life than some of the people in first world countries. And if you look at them, most of them, what are they doing? Most of them, they are entrepreneurs. Now, I understand that not everybody is an entrepreneur. That is why we talk of job creation. And with what better way to create jobs than in manufacturing? Because manufacturing strengthens economies, creates jobs. So we need to have a stake in our economies, not just be consumers. And we will have a stake when we are busy doing something, when we are manufacturing something. And if you look at all the rich people in Africa, in each and every African country, none of them were handpicked by the government. They sat down, they planned, they thought, they planned, they came up with an idea, and they started their businesses. And you look at the richest black man. I give an example a lot about him, Mr. Dangote of Nigeria. He's the richest man. USA has got an economy of 26.84 trillion US dollars. But the richest black person is not from that economy. He's from an economy of less than $500 billion. Why? He is in manufacturing, sugar, salt, cement. Because when you are in manufacturing, because we are not manufacturing enough, in all likelihood, you have very little competition. So your chances of success are very high. I was interviewing one man. He used to live in South Africa, and then he left South Africa and went back to his native country of Malawi. He is making wheelbarrows and implements for farming with soybeans. And he is saying he cannot keep up with the demand. The demand is way too high because there are not many people doing what he is doing. So he literally has most of the market. He has a bigger slice of the market. And he says the reason he went back to Malawi is because he realized that when you are doing business in a place that is industrialized, you are not the only one. You have competition, and your competition is bigger than you. Your competition has a brand name that is known and developed and established. And you, as a new entrant and small, you're trying to compete against an established big brand, and it becomes very difficult. So he went back to Malawi. He cannot keep up with the demand because there are not many people doing what he is doing. He has a bigger slice of the market. He has a bigger chance of making good money because he's got most of the market to himself. And now we cannot give excuses that there is no money. It used to be that there was no money, but now venture capitalists are coming. The FDI, foreign direct investment, used to tell us that develop infrastructure and then we will come. But now venture capitalists are not like FDI. They are coming, and Nigeria is getting a bigger slice of that. 35% of venture capital contracts are going to Nigeria. Why Nigeria? It's a big consumer market. They are seeing potential, and we, let me add, we are likely do not see what they see. We are trained, our minds are trained to see existing jobs, but not trained to see the potential to do business, the potential to create jobs. We need to change our mindset from employees, from consumers, to makers and creators of employment, to manufacturers and the ones that create employment. 35% of venture capital contracts are going to Nigeria. They are seeing a potential that we are not seeing. Let us not lose out on these benefits. And we said it and I say it again, I think it's worth repeating. We are not manufacturing enough. We are importing even things that we have the ability to make. And it is sad. I look at a country like the DRC, such a big country with wealth and great potential. The contribution of their manufacturing to their GDP is less than 1%, far less than 1%. That gap speaks of opportunities in manufacturing in the DRC. In fact, in all of our sub-Saharan economies. So I'm saying you are the visa. Do not look for a visa to go abroad and get a job. Let your entrepreneurial mindset is the visa that is going to make you a millionaire, that is going to make you create employment for other people. And when we are in a position of creating employment, let us not take advantage of our people and underpay them just because we want to become rich overnight. You can never become rich overnight, but you become rich slowly over time. 5 years, 8 years, 10 years. You are the visa. Your entrepreneurial mindset is your visa. And we talk about that in the mini book that we wrote. That book is available from Smashwords. It is an ebook. It's available online. Please do click on the pinned comment and download a copy of your book that will help you to develop that entrepreneurial mindset. Don't say that we are entrepreneurial. If we were entrepreneurial enough, we would be in manufacturing. The rest of us, none of us are good at manufacturing, and our economies would be much bigger and much better than where they are today. It pains me and it bothers me that as a continent of 1.2 billion people, our combined GDPs are a mere 3.14 trillion. The UK alone, 67.7 million people, they are producing 3.15 trillion more than us. How can 67 million people produce more than 1.2 billion people. Let us go into manufacturing. Let us automate our manufacturing processes. China is making small machinery, small manufacturing machinery of all sorts. Let us buy them, go into manufacturing, start small, and we will grow later on. Consumer goods belong to us, but as long as we don't make them, we pass on the benefits to other people. And then we want visas to go and work for them while we pass on the benefits to them, while we don't take up these opportunities, manufacture, have a slice, have a stake in our economy. Let us become the benefactors of our economies. Small consumer goods market belongs to us. It doesn't make sense that a big FDI should come and put up a plant here and make jam and peanut butter and mayonnaise and soap and toothpaste and body butters and underarm body deodorants for us. We can make these things. We have the ability and they're not difficult to make. And we cannot sit back now and say there is no money. Venture capitalists are tripping over one another, running to Africa, wanting a stake of our economies. Let us not sit back and do nothing. And that is why we are doing manufacturing, small manufacturing opportunities all over Africa, doing them country by country. Go into, listen to one of these and listen to the one about your country and the one that you like, that resonates with you. Do more research and do, what do you call this? Do more research on that one that resonates with you and then write a business plan. And then get a venture capitalist and go into partnership with them. We can no longer sit back and we cannot give excuses. You know, where there are excuses, there is no development. We cannot give excuses of this and that, this and that. And I'm like, look at the rich people. Every country has got rich entrepreneurs. They are operating under the same economic constraints, same infrastructural constraints that we complain about, but they made it. So please, my African people, you are the visa that you need to live a better quality of life. And you can live a better quality of life here in Africa. Look around you. There are many rich people who live better quality of life than some people in first world developed countries. They used their minds, they went into manufacturing, they went into business. So that is my message. You are the visa. Look entrepreneurially, develop your entrepreneurial mindset. And that entrepreneurial mindset, we talk about, download a copy of your book from Smashwords. The link is in the pinned comment. Download a copy of your book and we hope to see you make it. Become rich, become a millionaire, create employment for other people. Let us not run away from Africa, but let us make Africa great. And we can make Africa great. And you are able, you are capable, you have the capability. Please, you are the visa. That is my message to you. I hope you take it seriously. And I hope you take inspiration from the people around you who made it in Africa. And you can make it too. You know, we want to run away from Africa and people see opportunity and they come here. I was listening to one video. I listen to a lot of videos on Africa because I'm concerned about Africa and the state of Africa. This guy is African American. He came to Ghana and he says, when I came here, I realized that there's a lot of cashew nuts. And cashew nuts are premium, very nice, very nice. We all love them. Beautiful, nice, beautiful. Can you really say that food is beautiful? Delicious. He just took them, roasted them, and added different flavors. And he says he's supplying at least 30 outlets. And he says he's a millionaire. He says he's making millions. We don't see opportunity. We want to run away from Africa. People people come to Africa and they see opportunity that we pass over to them and we don't do anything. Now, I'm not getting anybody to complain about people coming to Africa and making it. I'm not getting anybody to complain, but I'm saying let us also partake in the economy. Let us also benefit. Let us have a stake in our economies. Let us see the opportunities. Our minds have been trained to see jobs, and we see jobs abroad in first world countries, and we want visas. But there are opportunities to create jobs and become millionaires and live a better quality of life right where you are. You don't need to go anywhere else. Right where you are, there are opportunities. That is why we do videos on opportunities that exist all over Africa. Wherever there are people, they have needs, they have consumer goods. Those consumer goods translate into business opportunities for yourself and creating job for others. So that's a message. You are the visa. Don't look for a visa. Look for a business opportunity. Exploit it and live a better quality of life here on the African soil. And you can. You look around you, there are many people who are living that quality lifestyle. And we all deserve a better quality lifestyle, including you, including yourself. Let us think entrepreneurially. Let us develop that entrepreneurial mindset. Go to Smashwords, download your book, and do that business. And we want to see you. And we will celebrate. We want to see you succeed, and we will celebrate you. With that, my African people, I love you all. See you in the next video. And for now, bye-bye.